right now, like I said, let's just talk about the 4 matches that have been announced for WWE Battleground. And the first one I do want to talk about, it is for the Women's NXT Championship. It is Jordynne Grace, the challenger, as she takes on Stephanie Valkyrie, the champion. And, these two have been going at it. We saw Julia now officially be a part of the main roster on the SmackDown brand, as Nick Aldis seemed to be trading people before the draft again. That don't make any sense to me again. Why are we signing and drafting and bringing? What would be the point of the draft if we just do that? So see what happens with that. But Jordynne and Stephanie, I think they're going to put on a really good match. It's going to be a good show, and I'm really excited for it. I feel like there's a title change. I'm going to be bold here, and I'm going to say Jordynne Grace walks out as your champion, and she becomes your new NXT Women's Champion. I know that would kind of be a short title reign for Stephanie, but seems like they're very high in Jordynne, and they would not have signed her and brought her in if they did not want her to be champion. So I'm going to be bold on this one and say she wins, but again, Stephanie could win, and they just wait a little bit longer to have Jordynne win. But eventually down the road, Jordynne Grace is going to become your NXT champion. Now we got a match between two guys that were once family members and that loved each other, but now they just don't like each other. It is Tony D and it is Channing Stacks Lorenzo, as I actually did also meet the man Santino Marella. And you know what? I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of a little bit of a something another that I got at the WrestleCon event yesterday. Got my Cobra. Let me hit it up. Let me do that. We got Channing Stacks Lorenzo. As you guys know, Channing Stacks is dating Santino Marella's daughter, Ariana Grace, and I just thought that would be a good way to show you guys the Cobra that I got signed by Mr. And I don't know if you guys can see that. Where's it? Right there. Let's see. Oh, there it is. You guys can see Santino got that signature right there. Yeah, buddy. I'll show you guys it fully in the video. But there's a little sneak peek as we have, as I said, we got Tony D and Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Just want to make sure I didn't mess up the autograph. So let's talk about it. There is no stipulation, and again, as of right now, there is no stipulation, but we do still have one more show of NXT this upcoming Tuesday. I will not be live Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I will have some pre-recorded videos, and I will cut the preview episodes for these that we're doing right now in case you are not here, or in case you want to go back and watch it later on, and there'll be shorter videos. So NXT, we could have matches be added, and as I said, if they are, we'll be in. I'll let you know. But for now, we're going to do these. And for this one, I do think that there should be a stipulation added. And for me, I think Channing Stacks Lorenzo could very well win this match. I think that he could very well get a big win over Tony D. It seems like they're very high on Channing Stacks, and it seems like they're kind of now building him up to kind of move up the card a little bit. And a big way to do that would be for him to beat Tony D. So I'm going to say Channing Stacks Lorenzo walks out the win, and he takes out the family member, the man, why can't I think of what the something boss? Not the final boss. I can't think of it. It's gonna drive me nuts now until Tuesday. So guys, let me know in the chat. What is it? It's the underboss, or I am not. What's Tony D? I forgot. It's like I'm like blanking right now. But let me know in the chat. Now let's talk about an NXT Championship match. As it's Oba Femi taking on, aka. I will. Okay, I think it was Randy Orton, but it's not Randy Orton. It is Miles Bourne. I see it sometimes, but like in this picture, I don't see it. It's Miles Bourne. And for me, you guys know somebody that does have a disability. I obviously have cerebral palsy. I have everything. It's so cool to see somebody, an inspiration, to be honest, to see somebody go out there that has a disability, going out there and fighting at the main event in an NXT pay-per-view. It just never give up on your dreams. Never give up on anything you do, because you could be Miles Bourne, main events in NXT, doing whatever you're doing with your dreams, and he's doing it. And I think, this is a great opportunity for him. And I'm so excited to see it happen because, we've seen him go in the no quarter catch crew. And as I always talk about, I love watching these people rise. So it's cool to see him go out there and do it. Now, do I think he's going to win this match? No, I do not think he's going to win this match. I think we're going to see a lot of shenanigans. I think we're going to see a lot of stuff go down. I'm sure we'll see Ren, Charlie, Tyrese come back maybe. And I think we'll see all these things go down. But in the end, you can't defeat the NXT champion right now. It is Obafemi, and he is walking out your winner, and he is going to take out Myles Borne. It's going to be a good match, a good performance, but as I said, in the end, it's going to be Obafemi, your NXT champion. We got Nick in the house. What's up? I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Keep it rolling. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by and that very nice compliment. Nobody really gives me compliments like that. So I appreciate it, Nick. You're the real MVP of the episode already. Now, let's talk about the final match that has been announced as of right now. We have 4 matches, as I said, but I'm sure there will be 1 or 2 more. And this one is for the first time ever. If you woke up somebody in a coma 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and you told them that this title was being defended on a WWE PLE pay-per-view, they would be telling you it was crazy. Well, it's happening this Saturday in Tampa Bay, and it is for the TNA Championship for the first time ever, as the TNA champion himself. Say his name and he appears. It's Joe Hendry. It's the TNA champion, as he is going to be taking on Whoop That Trick. Trick Williams wants to take the championship to the other side and bring it home to NXT. We're going to have to see exactly what happens there, but I think this match is going to be very good. I don't know if this match or the match between Myles Borne and Obafemi will main event. I feel like we could see it go either way, and it could just honestly depend. I mean, we could very well have them, one of these matches start off the show, and one of these matches end the show. But as I said, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens and where it goes. But probably a couple ref bumps, probably a bunch of shenanigans, probably a bunch of randomness. But in the end, I'm going to say the man, the myth, the legend, the one, him only. You're saying his name because he's walking out as your champion. Still, your TNA champion, Joe Hendry. There is no way that they really have Trick Williams win this match. Listen, I wouldn't hate it, and it would definitely be a swerve. It would be something different. But I just don't think that it would happen, and I don't think that it would be something that they would just have them do. Because, yes, Trick Williams could be on TNA and everything, but I don't know. Listen, I'm not going to put it past them, but again, as Nick says, Joe Hendry is not losing. Now, let's go. And we got one more show to preview, because after Saturday night's main event, we sleep on Sunday. We have Battleground, and we have AEW Double or Nothing, guys. I promised you, and I said that we would come back